Okay, we're doing a microphone test. Yeah, this is just a test.
This is just a test.
Of the emergency broadcast system.
Yes. This is not a real video.
No.
This is just a test.
Unless we keep it.
This is just a test.
Unless we keep it. It's solid footage. Howdy again, friends. It's Jay and Sherry here, back for some more adventures. We are at camp. We are at our camp in the North Algoma forest. And it's off-grid, way out in the middle of nowhere. Nearest camp is, I think, 3 kilometers away. And then the next one after that is, who knows, 20K away or something like that. But yeah, we just got here and we have surveyed the camp, and although the high winds didn't thankfully take down any trees near camp, we actually had a bear come in and swipe off some of our trim. One on this corner and one on the back corner, probably looking for bugs in behind the trim. And I don't mind when nature is unpredictable. I don't mind when nature is dangerous. Don't mind when nature is even savage. What I don't like is when nature is rude. That's just rude. We just did that. We just recited this thing. So Mr. Bear, I got one for you pretty soon if I see you on the trail. Anyway, let's head in and we'll see what Miss Sherry's up to. Hey, Cher.
Hi.
Sherry's just making things cozy here. We got here a bit late. It's a little after 8 p.m. We're on a Friday. We just jetted out here after work. So, yeah, we're just getting ready to settle in for the evening and have a nice long sleep in the beautiful pitch blackness. And we'll see you guys in the morning. We're going to go for a paddle around the lakes and give you a bit of a tour of the area.
Yeah, we saw a moose on their way into camp today, so that was fun. Hoping to see some more this weekend. We saw some baby tracks on the way in, so we're keeping our eyes open for those.
Good morning, friends.
Morning.
So here we are. It's Saturday morning. We got a bit of a late start because we wanted to sleep in. It was very cuddly and snuggly this morning. and the birds were just going. And you can see behind us the light is coming through the window. So it's time to pitter patter. Let's get at her. I'm going to go down to the lake to get some water to filter. And then we're going to do something that we've been dreading doing for a year that we've planned. And that's digging a new hole for our outhouse.
We're moving the outhouse.
It's time to move. So I just dug a little practice hole out there, and the soil is so healthy and beautiful here. It's just so full of roots. So it's going to be a challenging day, and we're going to have fun doing it. All right, so bugs are starting to definitely become a factor. We've dug and we have hit bedrock. So kind of like we thought would be. It was a bit tough. There were some loose rocks in there, a couple of pretty good sized ones, which I'll show you after. We got them out, but then we dug and now we're at bedrock. Now's the fun part, Cher. We get to move the existing outhouse over and deal with what's left behind. And that is going to be a good time. So there, that's what, wish us luck, friends. Okay, so we've got it moved. The outhouse has been moved, and we backfilled the old hole with the dirt that we pulled out, and that went super smoothly.
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
That was a pretty quick process. Yeah. Nobody got hurt, nobody got dirty. But now we're trying to think about there were some cedar posts on the bottom that ran like this, just to basically to act as a base, and they were rotted out. And cedar is the only real thing that can replace it because cedar is resistant to rot, whereas we have some logs over here from some fallen trees from a couple of seasons ago, but it's all birch and some balsam fir, and both of those rot almost immediately when they touch the ground, so we don't want to put those in. So we're going to have to find some cedar logs. It doesn't have to be huge, and we're hoping to find maybe a dead cedar that's not rotting or anything like that, and just harvest some logs to get underneath in there to make sure it's level and it's all good to go and solid and sturdy. But that is where we're going to be harvesting from. I don't think there's any shortage in there. There's plenty of cedar, and we're going to go on a little walkabout to see what we can see.
Jay's just stripping down this standing dead cedar that we found and stockpiling up on coffee sticks for our BioLite stove, which is an added bonus.
So we got the outhouse up. She's level. I can't really see it. But she's up, she's level, and she's ready to go, ready to be used. And Sherry is processing all of these. It's funny, she called them coffee sticks, but that will make no sense to anyone. What she's doing is processing small wood. This happens to be nice little cedar boughs that are dead, so they're nice and dry. And what happens is they go into our BioLite stove, our stick stove, and they're made for coffee. That's what Sherry calls them, as coffee sticks, so that we have them to make her coffee in the morning. But in this instance, we're going to use it to warm up some water so we can do some dishes. But yay, the big task of the day is done. Now all we have to do is like relax at camp, get some reading done, do some paddling. Yeah. All right. What else should we do today, Sher?
Well, we saw some baby moose tracks on the way in, so we'd like to take a tour down to the lower lake and see if we see any.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
All right. And Sher, nothing beats on a nice warm sunny day after some hard work, a couple of lukewarm Coronas with lime. Cheers.
Cheers.
How'd that go?
Didn't fall over, so it's okay. Hi guys, we just did a paddle down to the main lake and down to Lower Lake. It's a beautiful day. There are a couple of loons on the main lake. And then heading down to the lower lake, we saw a mom, mallard with her baby, so that was exciting. And then we floated down into the second part of lower lake. Actually, I was looking for beavers because we've seen beavers down in that area before, but as soon as we turned to our left, we came into a mom moose and her baby calf. They were probably about 20 feet away from us, so we of course scared them, which was too bad, but what an amazing sight to see. So just like I was hoping, we saw the mom and the baby down on Lower Lake. Our weekend is pretty much complete after that. The dragonflies are out, so that's fun to see. The tadpoles are out, and even the lily pads are blooming. So pretty good day.
Agreed. So you may have noticed the canoe that we were paddling around here up at camp is not the same canoe that we used on the Ranger Lake Loop, which is because this canoe here lives at camp. This little green monster was handed down to me by my grandfather, as was the camp. And I think he bought it in 1974, judging by some stickers on here and the plate that's at the back. I'll show you. But anyway, yeah, this paddle is also his. As you can see, Melbourne case. And yeah, it's a little 10.5-foot aluminum canoe, and it's pretty, it gets pushed around in the wind, and it's tough to solo at times, but it is such a great little canoe, and it's so light and wonderful, and we love to paddle it around. And most of the green is off, but not all. But yeah, it just lives in the camp when we're not here. But it was bought way back in the day from Langstaff Marine in Deborah, Ontario, which is just outside of Sault Ste. Marie. It's actually between here and Sault Ste. Marie. But that's as much as I can disclose in terms of location of the camp. But, so Sherry is cooking dinner. Sherry is cooking dinner, and she's started off with, well, there's a candle there. That's not part of dinner, hopefully. But in here, we've got a secret little stash of baby potatoes. And a whole bucket full of coffee sticks, which are being used now. Right now, they are potato sticks. And soon they will be pork chopsticks. But we will be cooking them all just the same. And it is still an absolutely blissful afternoon here in terms of weather and in terms of location and in terms of mood and state of mind. We wish you were here. You kind of are in a way. So welcome. We've got this one red-eyed vireo that's heard me talking about him. There he is. That's just basically constant. That's a background all day. And it is beautiful and blissful. We're washed right out. It's fine. It's just a daily recap. So we just paddled the smallest upper lake and we did a little tour of Blueberry Island. As you saw, there were no blueberries, but lots of blueberry plants. Mm-hmm. So there soon will be blueberries. We once had a magical evening on that particular spot where the stars shone as bright as they've ever shone, and we saw a little bear on our way there, and yeah, pretty cool spot and really magical and tranquil tonight. So we've been here just about 24 hours exactly, and we're starting to catch the vibe and catch the pace of camp. We've got another, well, as long as we want here, I suppose, but another 12 hours anyway. But we're not long for bed, I suspect. I suspect we're both relatively tired and fulfilled from the day, so we might start a little fire if it gets a little bit chilly, but otherwise we'll see you guys tomorrow. What else do you have to say, Cher?
Nothing. Just grateful to be here.
Me too. Well said. So I was able to replace the trim. It wasn't broken too bad, so I just added some new nails to it and stuff. But my suspicion was that it was a black bear who was just looking for some small time food, and my suspicions seem to be corroborated right there. That little tuft of black fur, that is evidence. So if you're watching this, Mr. Bear, or Miss Bear, I've got my eyes on you. I know where you're at. And I have DNA evidence if you decide to ransack our camp again. Okay, everyone, we are ready to make our way back to the car and then back home. We're going to leave our buddy Motormouth, the red-eyed Borreo, who you can hear. That's such a beautiful song that he sings. And there's the winter wren over here. And then over here you hear the ovenbird. So, but Motormouth does not stop. Like 5 a.m. does not stop until 10 p.m. or so. It's hilarious. And it's seemingly the same phrase, just different iterations of it, and it's awesome. So our buddy, we're going to bid him adieu or her adieu. And the toughest part, the only hard part I find about camp is leaving. Everything else is pretty easy and fun around here. And we're planning to be, when are we planning to be back out? Don't have any plans. we'll be back up, obviously before the snow flies. We noticed that when we were moving the outhouse and we had a bunch of dirt, the one time we needed the wheelbarrow, the front tire, the only tire, was flat. So we're taking that back with us to pump it up and then bringing it back next time we come up. Any parting thoughts, Cher?
No.
All right. So we're also going to take the camp guitar, another thing that was inherited from my grandpa, to see if we can get it fixed up. It's completely playable, and I play it all the time when I'm here, but just trying to get it to play a little bit better, because it's such a beautiful sounding instrument, but it's not set up properly. So once we can set it up properly, maybe it'll be a recording instrument eventually. But all right, everyone, we are heading out of here. We've got about a 15-20 minute walk to the car, and then a 15-20 minute drive to the highway, and then an hour and a half home. See you soon.